Go. Dear Mr. Brown, I have received your communication of the 12th instant, and I am very pleased indeed to inform you that you are almost certain to hear from me in the affirmative next week. Most probably, you will be asked to come here the last week in the last month of the year. But you must not be surprised if you are requested to give your lecture at an earlier date. Your lecture in the autumn of last year was a great success. In fact, unparalleled in the history of our literary organization. This month and next month, we are to have a series of lectures on the industrial life of our cities in the 19th century, and it is just possible that we may have a famous economist as chairman at the opening gathering. We have concluded that these problems ought to be considered without delay, especially as economic questions are very pressing just now. Yours very truly. Well, let us consider a few points, and I shall be content to leave the further consideration of the question to the reader. A great writer speaking on this subject of money points out that in view of a future exchange, money is, as it were, our security. For he says, it is necessary that he who brings it should be able to get what he wants. If the reader will take into consideration the full meaning of the last sentence, he will see that what he wants is but another way of saying what he desires. Again, another authority declares that coined money is a kind of bill or order payable at the will of the bearer. In like manner, still another writer states that a coin must be considered as a bill upon all the tradesmen in the neighborhood. That is, if I have received a coin for services rendered to somebody else. I can have in return anything I desire which is equal in value to it. A fourth authority says money is a warrant which gives the bearer the right to draw some society when he desires services according to the value of the coin. Similar questions on the nature of money have been answered by various other writers in the same manner, so that I have concluded that the definition referred to is tolerably accurate, and it cannot be said that I have come to an unsatisfactory conclusion, and I hope you are satisfied. Nowadays, most of the transactions of commercial and industrial life are carried out as far as possible by means of various forms of paper money, the most important of which in this country is the check currency with which our banking system provides us. Para. My dear sir, I hope you will think it worthwhile to consider as far as possible the alteration of the date of the laying of the foundation stone, and I am sure a little consideration will lead you to a decision that will materially enhance the chances of a successful gathering. Is it worthwhile ignoring the wishes of a small but influential section of your supporters in this manner, when a slight alteration would be of advantage? In other aspects, I think no fault can be found with the arrangements. Very sincerely yours.